We're going to be looking at set 2 now. Obviously, the first one we took is a little bit more on the duck hunt, but we'll see what we come across here. On paper, I don't see any way Lucina possibly loses this. When you lose to Wii Fit Trader, the Wii Fit Trader's a good character. I should preface that. Wii Fit Trader's a good character now. And they're kind of a bit more of a Samus now, because, like, they do have the header, obviously Sun Salutation, so they're going to just kind of be pressing you with projectiles for the most part. But, like, the biggest X factor that Wii Fit Trainer has is deep breathing. And, like, if you don't know too much about Wii Fit Trainer, the one thing you need to know is whenever Wii Fit Trainer goes into deep breathing, just think about them going on limit break mode, and they will just kill you. So you do need to be very careful about that. Obviously, Wii Fit Trainer has a very, very good combo game. The projectiles are both very, very good, and they have some very good aerials too. The biggest thing is just their hitboxes are very strange, so it doesn't really lead to good approaches. They're very good at making you approach them. So if you need to approach Wii Fit Trainer, they can be a bit tricky, but if they need to approach you, it's rough. The one advantage that you have here as Lucina is the fact that you have a giant disjoint, and Wii Fit Trainer doesn't really have a good answer to that. They're gonna obviously throw projectiles at you, but it's not like they're the hardest things in the world to avoid if you only need to focus on Sun Salutations and the soccer ball. They just have like a lot of unique janky setups that can kill you with it. And not to mention just for edge guarding, honestly, edge guarding a linear recovery like Lucina's, not a bad thing to have. But like overall in neutral, it should be a very standard basic thing to get around. It's just they can mix up their timing and that'll determine the angle. But if you understand what angles they can get off of those different timings, it shouldn't be too much. The most that they're going to really do is do those air dodges and that'll mix you up. Oh, Nahodo with the 500 bits. Thank you so much. I think that's the most amount of bits I've ever gotten. I think every other time that I get bits, it's just like a single bit. But hey. Okay, yeah, because I mean that's kind of all you really need to do. Just focus on walling the Wii Fit, and I don't think there's really too much they're gonna do. But let's see. I'm always open to being wrong. Yeah, so that's not like something you need to think about. Whenever Wii Fit Trainer is in, let's go back a little bit further. Okay, realistically, how is Wii Fit Trainer going to land? They've got nothing. The only thing that they can do is they can do deep breathing to stop them. So that way they do a timing mix-up. They can do directional air dodges. And then they can do headers to mix up their timing too. But they have like no hitbox to land with. Like they're very much going to rely on their drift, but you can basically keep up with them and you have a disjoint. So physically has no way to land. Just stay on top of them, make sure you throw out your hitboxes, and jump, wait for the deep breathing. If they don't do it, throw out your hitbox, throw out your up air, your back air, whatever you're hitting them with, and there's nothing they can really do. It's definitely unique. And honestly, I never really thought about this, but dude, if you just stamp on these platforms, what is Wii Fit Trainer gonna do? Like, how much? I have no idea how effective this is, and I don't know if I'm going to see this. But this is a recovery you can counter. I'm going to assume it's not going to kill because it's a pretty weak hitbox, but it is something that you can do to just like rinse and repeat and keep them off stage. Also, I honestly forget what their frame data is on their aerials. Okay, so forward air is frame 9, neutral air is frame 9. So those are pretty good. Back air is frame 5, up air is frame 6. So back air and up air are the really, really good ones, but down air is frame 15. Okay. Like, honestly, yeah, if you just like wall more with aerials, none of these should have really hit. That's a dead Wii Fit Trainer. Yeah, you're not really walling them out. You're just kind of jumping around them. Like, very much, as long as you just keep throwing out hitboxes in the right places, like, it just functionally, Wii Fit Trainer is just not going to be able to approach you. Hello. I did say Pony. I almost thought I said Pony for a second. Honestly, yeah, just like stick to the game of just like camping on these platforms, and as long as they keep going back to the ledge, like they're not hitting you. Like they're just stuck there. That was weird. You didn't even do that. Yeah, no, like just seriously, just camp. Just camp. Ooh, that was a really weird air dodge. Okay, I need to like pause for a moment and admire. Look at this. That was frame perfect. That was frame perfect. What is it? Phantom hits. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Your head should have been duffed. But no. You went through the light there, actually. You just like went through just like barely. Honestly, that should have whiffed. I don't know how that whiffed. It's got to be like that yellow dot in the center. That's the hitbox. That was weird. God, they're so strong with deep breathing. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say, like at that point, because you had two stocks, you could have just fared, wait for the air dodge. If they air dodged, then just fared again. Who's dead? That was really good to do. Okay, that was straightforward. I'm going to assume, just by the nature of how the last game went, I'm going to assume this is the one game that he won. Yeah, so like right now, you're just kind of spamming moves without getting away from him to set up the wall. And that's where you're getting overwhelmed. Yeah, so something you should remember, functionally as a Wii Fit trainer, right here. When Wii Fit trainers right here, they have absolutely nothing they can hit you with. Like header is not going to hit you because like it takes too long. You could just jump and fair. His fair goes this way and that way. That's not going to hit you. Back air, not going to hit you. Up air, not going to hit you. Down air, way too slow for that to hit you. You like if Wii Fit trainer is here and you're down here as a Lucina, just jump and throw out a fair. Like they're done. Like they can air dodge or they can deep breathe. But you'll catch the deep breathe, and if they air dodge, you can just jump and up air or jump and nair. Like they've got nothing at that point. Yeah, I already went over that one. You didn't play good. Ooh, yeah, he almost sniped you there. He had the right idea. I think he shield poked you, actually. Let me check. No way. He sniped your foot. And that's considering how big your shield was at that point, that's a pretty hard snipe to get. This guy's actually kind of insane. He's big brained. Look at that. Look at that. That's a perfect angle on that. That was really bad. You're not spacing. Like, honestly, at this point, there's really no need to get desperate. you really don't need to rush it against a Wii Fit trainer. Okay, yeah, good. Just play this game. That's unfortunate. It took so long for that to even happen, too. Yeah, again, you just space them out with aerials. You don't really need to like go for like all this like fancier stuff. Like Wii Fit Trainer's heavy, but like you can edge guard Wii Fit Trainer relatively easily. At least as Lucina. That was weird. You could have just Dolphin Slash and he would have died. I would really wish that killed. That would be so funny. Nice. That's another thing you can do too if you get the timing down for it. Considering the amount of headers that he does, if you ever go for that down angle dancing blade, just do a full hop because you'll avoid it, and then that's basically a free approach for you. Yeah, he can ledge drop counter the Wii Fit Trainer up B. It's just, I don't know if it kills, because I think it's too weak. Like, if he's at 150, sure. But before that, I'm not sure. I also think it's, like, one of those moves that, like, he might be able to, like, maneuver in a way where he doesn't get hit. But he can definitely do it. Yeah, so like the issue that you're having right now is for some odd reason, instead of hitting him with your sword, you're trying to hit him with your body, and like that, functionally that's not how Lucina works. And functionally that's the only way that Wii Fit Trainer is going to hit you. So as long as you're just like, hey, I've got a sword and you can't do anything about it, most of these scenarios really shouldn't be playing out the way that they are. There we go. Let's see what you do this last stock. Oh yeah, no, that wouldn't be bad at all. Give Wii Fit Trainer a taste of their own medicine. Yeah, that was fake. Yeah, it still caught you anyway. Okay, cool. So I guess right, and this is the one game that he won. I'll see what the rest are like. So again, keep in mind, just like how you camp the platforms on Battlefield, you probably camp the platform here if you decide to ledge camp. There we go. Perfect. That's all you need to do that's all you need to do with Wii Fit Trainer. Actually, they really don't have an option to get out of that. Okay, full hop. Yeah, see, okay. I told you, every single time you do that to him, he's always doing that header. Every single time. It's not going to miss. Okay, here, if you do up angled, then he should use a different option, but he might do it to stall himself. Yeah, so like there. Yeah, that instead. I honestly didn't think he was going to make it to ledge there, but I guess if you know like physics of Wii Fit Trainer a little bit better, then that would have been a pretty easy F smash to go for. Good response. So remember, if you're doing this, you can technically counter the header, and if you do that, that hitbox is really strong, so he should die pretty early if you do that. I wouldn't say go for it, but like if you know that it's coming, you might be able to get it. So you can just switch up the timing on that. That makes it a little rough. Yo, he reached into that one. I don't really think they are. Like, Whenever I see people do projectiles out of hit stun, it just means, like, if it's a habit, that means they're just predictable. Like, the only one you should legitimately call annoying is Duck Hunts because that combo breaks. And then Steak. Steak and Duck Hunts are, like, the two annoying ones. Duck Hunts kills you, though. Steak sometimes kills you. Yeah, exactly. What you're doing right here, Wii Fit Trainer has no answer. I thought you were going to just go off stage and counter. And just, like, end him. That's fodder. That's actually really fodder. Oh, there we go. Glorious platform camping. There we go. Get out of here. Oh yeah. You could jump and then down air that the side B stall. Yeah, like it's not hard to deal with. That's such a bad position to go in. He has no jump. Oh man. I wish you were. I mean, look, you were ready to kill him, but like, I wish you had the sequence. Functionally, he went off stage, burned his double jump, and basically was making it even easier for you to hit him by keep doing those like header stalls. That should have been a stock. I wish you were ready to get that stock. Okay. Oh, yeah, just a little bit late. Oh, there we go. Yeah, no, it seems like you picked up on this matchup pretty easily. I don't know if this is the first time that you fought him or anything like that. But, you know, besides having a little bit of a better, like, flowchart for when you're trying to edgeguard him, and that mostly just comes down to knowing where you're supposed to jump. Yeah, perfect. See? Like, that's the other thing you can do, too, is, like, because you have a sword, you can even throw out hitboxes to stop the sun salutations and, the soccer balls from coming through. Perfect. There we go. You even knew how to do that. Yeah. Okay, he might get your stock here. Ooh, that was a really good dodge. What's going on? Oh, it froze on me. Okay. Now we're good. I'm honestly kind of surprised the Dolphin Slash didn't get you out of that. Yeah, he's being a little bit smarter about like when he goes in now, and he's mixing up his timing a little bit better. So that's what's catching you off guard at the moment. Yeah, good coverage with that up tilt. Oof. Yeah, don't be afraid to use like your double jumps to just get around him. So you can definitely do that. Especially since you have so many platforms there too. Really good mix up there. Because like so many times you've been landing on a shield with like forward air or back air. And he was expecting you to do the same thing. So doing that empty hop land to down tilt, perfect mix up on him to get like those started there. Beautiful. Done. Done deal. All right. Yeah, not too much to really say there. Just like make sure you work on your flow chart once you get a floaty character off stage a little bit more. Tweak that up, and yeah, you'll be perfectly fine. You know what to do here. You knew what you were doing against Quadfather. So really, not really too many complaints. The bigger thing is just like being aware of certain scenarios. So if your opponent mixes up the rhythm a little bit, just adjusted that a little bit faster. Think about, why am I getting hit? But you know, you're able to do it here. I think it just like took you like a stock to realize when he mixed up the rhythm. Duck Hunt, I mean, Quadfather didn't really do the best like anti-Lucina strats besides like the Marth Slayer. The biggest thing was just being aware of knowing what can's going to be used for in those scenarios, and if you recognize that, then you'll get around those things a bit better. But you know, overall, really good stuff from you, Eddie, Quadfather, and you see better things from you later. But you know, you said you were playing a little bit sleep deprived there.